So welcome to my video on everything you need to know about upsizing when buying a house. Now, if you're considering buying a larger home, this video will give you a detailed overview of factors you should consider before making that decision. Factor number one is upsizing. So upsizing is a process of moving from a smaller house to a larger one, often due to change in lifestyle, such as starting a family or financial circumstances. It involves buying a home that meets your current and future needs. Factor number two, financial considerations. So upsizing can be a costly affair, and you need to ensure that you have enough funds to cover the purchase price, closing costs, and other expenses associated with moving. Additionally, a larger home may also require higher maintenance and utility costs. It's essential to factor in these expenses before even deciding to upsize. Factor number three is location. So when upsizing, it's important to consider the location of the new home. Look for a neighborhood that meets your needs, such as good schools, convenient commute, and access to amenities like parks, shops, and restaurants. Factor number four is future needs. So consider your future needs when deciding to upsize. For instance, if you're planning to expand your family, you may need more bedrooms and living space. You should also consider your long-term plans and how the new home will fit into those plans. Factor number five, resale value. Now, a lot of people don't consider this, but when buying a larger home, it's important to consider its resale value. You want to ensure that the home in a desirable location and has features that will appeal to potential buyers. This will help ensure that you can sell the home at a profit if you decide to move again in the future. Number six is work with a real estate agent. Now, working with a realtor can make the upsizing process much easier. They can help you find a home that meets your needs and budget, negotiate the best price, and guide you through the entire buying process. Buying a home simultaneously takes a lot of moving parts, and you want to work with somebody who has a keen attention to detail. Now, in conclusion, upsizing can be a great option if you need more space and have the financial means to do so. It's important to consider all the factors involved in upsizing, such as location, future needs, and resale value to make an informed decision. Remember to work with a real estate agent to help you find the perfect home that meets your needs and budget.
So you're thinking about buying a bigger home or downsizing to a smaller home and you need to buy and sell simultaneously? Well, in this video, I'm going to go over how to buy and sell simultaneously and avoid being homeless. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to go over the number one strategy on how to eliminate the stress that will help you win in most real estate markets. And we're going to get into it right now.
Buying a home simultaneously can be a complex process, but it's possible to manage it effectively with the right strategies. Here are some tips for buying and selling simultaneously. So tip number one, start with a plan. Before starting the buying and selling process, create a plan that outlines your goals, your timeline, and budget. Determine the price range you can afford, the areas you're interested in, and the features you need in your new home. Also consider the best time to sell your current home to maximize the profit. Now, this is actually where a real estate agent comes in. So hire a real estate agent is tip number two. Hiring a real estate agent will help you simplify the buying and selling process. They can help you determine the market value of your current home, give you an idea of what you will be netting from the sale of your current home, allowing you to have a good idea of what you can use as a down payment for the new home, negotiate offers, manage the closing process, and orchestrate the moving process. Be sure to use an agent with experience with simultaneous buying and selling, because there are an absolute ton of moving parts that require close attention and detail. Tip number three, get pre-approved for a mortgage. So getting a pre-approved for a mortgage can help you determine how much you can actually afford for the new home. Now, this information will help you decide on the price range of your new home, and you can also use it to negotiate with sellers. Tip number four, consider bridge financing. Bridge financing financing is a type of loan that provides temporary financing until the sale of your current home is actually finalized. This financing can help you purchase the new home before selling your current home. So it is expensive, so it's essential to consider all of the costs before deciding. Tip number 5, make a contingent offer. It means to buy the new home is dependent on the sale of your current home, and this type of offer can make you less competitive in a hot market, but it can provide you with peace of mind, especially if you're worried about being stuck with 2 mortgages. Tip number 6, move into interim housing while looking for a home to purchase. One really great way to ensure that you sell high and buy low is to rent a home after the close of your previous home while shopping for the new home. So while this is a good way to ensure that you sell high and buy lower, it can be costly moving twice and renting while the proceeds from your home depreciate with the ever-rising inflation. Tip number 7, timing is key. It's actually crucial when buying and selling a home simultaneously. So try to coordinate the closing dates of both transactions to minimize the gap between the two. You can also consider renting your current home for a few months to provide more time to find a new home. So this actually tends to be less expensive and a stress-free option. Well, there you have it. Buying and selling a home simultaneously requires careful planning, the right strategies, and the help of a knowledgeable real estate agent. Be sure to consider your options, budget, and timing carefully to ensure a successful and stress-free transaction. Well, there you have it. Now, if you found this video helpful, click that like button and send me a comment in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe below or click that bell for notifications so you can be the first to hear about the current market here in the Tri-Valley area. I'm Michelle Lewis with the Michelle Lewis Real Estate team, and I get calls from people just like you looking to move to the Tri-Valley area every single day, and I absolutely love it. So if you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All of my information is in that description below, and I'd love to help you make that smooth move to the Tri-Valley area.